No, it's okay to be late to greatness. You know, sometimes you could be a year behind, sometimes a month behind, sometimes hell, 2 years behind. But as long as you experience that greatness, it's still great. And that is exactly how I feel about Arcane season one, man. This is one of the best seasons of television that I have ever seen with these two eyes. Now, this season is way too long for me to talk about in one review video because I'm going to miss hella stuff. So, this video, I'm just going to talk about the pre-time skip stuff, which is the first 4 episodes. Absolutely crazy. There's no other way I can put it. The animation that is shown in those first 5 minutes, the emotion that is evoked from those first 5 minutes is unlike anything else, bro. What the fuck were they on? I saw that and I was like, I was one of those people that were a skeptic of this show, not gonna lie, because of the animation. I didn't like the CGI computer. I thought it was weird. I wasn't feeling it, but after seeing that first episode, 10 minutes in, I was like, yeah, I was. Now I do think this scene is a little confusing though, and that's from the perspective you see it from, because you see Vander beating somebody's ass. You feel what I'm saying? And then the next thing you see is their parents. So from my thoughts, I thought that he was the one who murked their parents. He felt super bad about it. He left that life behind as an enforcer, and he took the girls in and went to the underworld. But my girl thought that they were fighting enforcers, you feel what I'm saying, from the underworld. And that's the reason why their parents got murked. He was murking an enforcer and he felt bad about their parents and took them. I think that does make more sense. None of them like saying it out loud, but I don't know. I could be right still, I guess. Even though I'm 100% not. Either way, it got me invested immediately into this show. But that's when we get to our first little mini time skip, man. We see that Powder's aged up. She's about like 11 years old now. Vi's probably about 15, 16. And we have two newcomers, two other children that Vander took in. Got my dog Milo over here and my boy Clagger, who every scene they had my boy do something. Every time you felt it. Like, he was not that big, bro. Y'all were doing him dirty. Had him like Kung Fu Panda. But we live in the underworld now. We get treated dirty, to be honest. They do us dirty. We get the scraps. So we feel like we got to make ends meet, which is when Vi leads them on a mission to go and rob one of the main professors of the upper city. You feel what I'm saying? And they bring Powder along, who everybody says is a jinx. A jinx. They weren't wrong. I'm gonna be honest. They weren't wrong. Because they get through it. Hold on. I got to pull up the picture. Bruh. She had one job. They were out there boxing, trying to defend their livelihood, trying to defend the bag. And she threw the bag in. Now, if I'm being honest, I understand why. She wasn't trying to get beat up by this old ass man. Why are you chasing me anyway? But damn. Damn. The loot. I will say, though, while she was up in that room, she did find those blue gemstones. And that led to a whole world of chaos. My boy Vander in a very tough predicament, because the people were going crazy up top over this one. You blew up a whole building, gang. Don't think I forgot about that. You blew up a whole building. They were not going to let that slide. And they needed to take somebody's head for this. And Vander was not feeling it. He has his little, connection with the lady up top. He wants to keep the truce going so that there's no beef, no more wars, which is making me think what I said in the beginning is stupid. He definitely did not murk their parents. But anyway, I'm going to keep talking so you guys forget. But I mean, it's clear Vander is the leader of the underworld. Everyone there respects him. Everyone there goes to him for help. Everyone goes in there when they need something. You feel what I'm saying? Vander got it. Including the children. And of course, he's going to look out for the children more than anyone. So when he finds out that they were the ones who blew up the building, when he finds out that the heat is on them, he's still going to try to keep them safe. And while all this is going down, somebody who's just loving, who's just soaking it all in, waiting for his opportunity to strike like a viper. My nigga Silco with the clean flow. And the drip, bro. I mean, look! Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you might fuck around and drown off this way. Nah, this nigga's a bastard. I'm gonna be honest. He came in and he straight up ruined shit immediately. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew what he wanted. He knew he wanted to shake shit up. And he made shit shake for sure. He wasn't the only one making shit shake though, because there was someone up top with growing influence that would rival Silco's, to be honest, because Jace's Hex Gate project and him introducing magic to the world with the help of his partner literally changed this world for the better or for the worse. I guess I'll find out in season 2. So you have all these little plots going on right now. You have Jace and his magic, trying to explore that, trying to advance that. You have Silco and his underworld trying to undermine Vander and take it from him. You have Vander trying to protect the kids from the enforcers by working with the enforcer lady who he has a truce with. You have Marcus, who's like rash as hell and wants to be pissed all the time and wants to go in by force and aggression, who's like needs to be calmed down a little bit. And then of course you have the kids who are in hiding right now because they just robbed the hell out of the professor. There's a lot going on in the show right now, and it all comes to a head in episode 3. It's just for the better, for the best of everybody involved. If she just turns herself into the enforcers, Vander's like, nah, we're not going to allow that. And when he pulls up, so does Silco. And when he introduces Shimmer for the first time, go against this beast, this monstrosity. No wonder he caught 2 bodies off the bat. Not gonna lie, I thought that the enforcer lady was gonna have a way bigger role in the story than she actually did. I pulls up on her brothers. She tells them that Vander's been taken. We gotta go and get him right now. But she tells Powder, no, you're not coming with this time. It's way too dangerous. You're a jinx. We can't have you messing this one up. And they head and they get the saving Vander, man. And that's when one of the craziest endings of all times happens. I'm not gonna lie. Because Powder shows back up with her gemstones. This time, ready for them to work. Her equipment never works. It never works. She says that it never works. It worked this time. It worked so well that it ended up murking her brothers. When I saw this scene, bro, it was traumatizing. It was horrible. I'm gonna call this show Nobody's Safe the Show, bro, because they will murk anybody in this show for the advancement of the plot. They don't care. Because, I mean, shortly after, Vander realizes he doesn't have a choice. It's either take the Shimmer and help Vi get up out of there, or have it all be for nothing. So he makes the manly decision. He takes the Shimmer. He offs this big-ass amalgamation of a human and himself as well. And to make a dark ending even darker, after Vi leaves Powder, guess who's there to save the day? Silco. That's where we'll leave it for now, man. I got to make 2 different videos for pre and post Timeskip. I'm not gonna lie, there's way too much to talk about. This show was way too good. Those first 3-4 episodes were jaw-dropping. Seeing the story progression, everything. There was no negatives. I'm not gonna lie, I have 0 negatives about those first 3 episodes. Nothing but positives. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff I didn't even get to talk about in this video, man. So let's talk about it in the comments down below, because you know we gotta talk about it. Let me know if you've seen Arcane, man. Simple.